Well, this final preseason game, always interesting. Guys fighting for those final few roster spots, and here comes Devin Wade. One last chance to make a lasting impression.
And he has to get that playing time tonight, and let's face it, this is where we are. Guys on the bubble trying to make the team, and there are a bunch of guys who are not going to make the team, but they're playing hoping someone will see them on film and pick them up if they get cut. So it's a huge night for Devin Wade. No matter what his playing time is, he has to impress.
Devin will throw. Throwing left side, he's got flavors. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense. It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. Third and long. Devin back to pass. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. I know we're watching every drive of Devin Wade with just extra scrutiny, but does this hurt his chances here?
It definitely does, because for the average person trying to make the team, the average bubble player, there are more opportunities. But for him, limited drives, limited opportunities, every play matters.
So first and 10, Devin Wade drops back. And his throw here is incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. First down incompletion, but I'm guessing that they go back to the air with Devin Wade on second down.
Well, they have to find out what they have with him. And in preseason...
interception. Devin Wade throws the pick, not the way he wanted to end this drive. Every mistake for Devin Wade is going to be analyzed and analyzed and analyzed. Does that one hurt his chances?
It certainly does.
First and 10, Devin Wade back to pass. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. One thing that has had social media on fire as of late is the rumor that Antonio Brown might be traded. What do you make of that?
Well, initially, I just don't buy it.
And this will be a touchdown. Nice little drive, Charles, put together there by Devin Wade. You got to think that that will help his cause. And remember, in this game, he's likely to get a couple more drives, unlike the first 2 preseason games.
If he can make a strong impression in this one, perhaps the Turk won't visit his room on cutdown day and tell him that he hasn't made the squad. He's trying his best to earn his spot.
So Devin Wade about to begin his second series. Take us inside his mind right now. What do you think is going on? Do you have any advice for what he can do here?
I'm going to give you some of that tried and true advice that sounds a little trite, but it's something he has to exploit. And that's just take what the defense gives you right now. Use your legs when necessary to break off bigger chunks when you get comfortable. But just go ahead, make it easy for yourself, look good doing it.
On first and 10, Wade throws left to Tito. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Devin drops back.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hit.
Intercepted, and that'll be the end of this drive. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie. 32. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tough way to start the drive for Devin Wade and company.
I'm looking forward to seeing how he reacts to it, because some quarterbacks,
under pressure again, and down he goes again. And D'Angelo Blackson. In there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long.
Now that's the way to open up a game on defense. Back-to-back sacks. We know that someone's come to play today.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Throwing on first down. Wade. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, not really a big deal there for Devin Wade. Just one incompletion.
Yeah, make sure you take a deep breath, relax, go to your happy place. Don't put too much pressure on just one pass.
And now the second play of the drive coming up. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play, and they're going to be staring at a third and they one up deep. Intercepted. Not a great decision by Devin. This drive is over. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talked about is...
On first down, Wade under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And the drive off to a bad start after that sack.
I can hear it now. I can hear Earl Coates putting him back on the board and saying, when you see pressure like that, you've got to recognize it and know exactly where to go with the ball.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to third down. Wade to throw.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. On first and 10, Wade. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So Wade gets hit, knocked to the ground. That sack backs him up a bit.
Yeah, got a little bit better pocket presence, but let's face it, he's going to do everything possible to take care of the football, take the sack, rather than throw the ball downfield.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down. Good starting field position for him as they come up first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Wade. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Back to throw. Wade, and that is caught by Flavors. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
And Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. Introduced himself with authority on that play.
Looking to throw. Wade. And this is going to be incomplete. So the second drive for Devin Wade in this game, Charles, ends in disappointment. You can see the disappointment in his face from up here. You're starting to feel. Throwing on first down. Wade. And incomplete to open things up.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the... middle. That's Thompson. Give him 30 yards there. Excellent throw that time by Wade, and maybe an even better catch on the other end.
I do believe you and I saw the exact same thing. Devin got the play call in, ran it to perfection, made the right decision.
Oh, interception. Devin Wade throws the pick, not the way he wanted to end this drive.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone.
On first down, Wade. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Back to throw. Wade. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. Two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. That play by Devin brings up a new set of downs. Nice catch as well, good connection.
Yeah, I like what you mentioned, the key part of it, a new set of downs. Well done.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to fit. Intercepted, and that'll be the end of this drive. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it... They've got good starting field position as they come up. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. It's an excellent.
Throwing to start the drive. Wade. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Looking to throw. Wade. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Buying time to his left. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Wade's speed a bit deceptive, isn't it?
It really is, because you never think he's that fast until he goes past you. I think a lot of it is attributed to the fact that he's very smooth in what he does.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism, but without technique, you're not going to...
Intercepted. Not a great decision by Devin. This drive is over. The 40, the 30, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Wade. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A nice gain of 21 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Second and 10. Wade to throw it again.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
12 yards there as they move the chains. Back to throw. Wade. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Give him 3 on the play. And it'll make it second down. Let's go back to that Antonio Brown trade talk. Let's say he does get traded, Charles. I'm curious, what team do you think is the best fit for him?
Well, New England's always an interesting spot. Guys always flourish when they go there. What about Green Bay? Be able to go there and play with Aaron Rodgers. But I'm going to tell you the surprise team, Houston. I'm hearing rumors that they're all in. Want to give Deshaun Watson as many weapons as possible. How about DeAndre Hopkins and Antonio Brown?
Yeah, that offense could score some points. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of...
Oh, interception. Devin Wade throws. The pick, not the way he wanted to end this drive. Devin visibly upset, saw him slap his hands together after that incompletion on third.
And his throwing motion.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Looking to throw. Wade. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. That's incomplete. Nearly a...
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit. Loosen them up.
Intercepted, and that'll be the end of this drive. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most. Throwing to start the drive. Wade, and his first look is incomplete.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, is
intercepted. Not a great decision by Devin. This drive is over.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking, must be a free safety.
On first and 10, Wade. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage. team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Wade, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets him back for 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, we all know that the instinct is to fight for every possible yard and try and pick something up. But every now and then you've got to know.
Oh, interception. Devin Wade throws the pick. Not the way he wanted to end this drive. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive.
Throwing on 1st down. Wade. Intercepted, and that'll be the end of this drive.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game.
On 1st down, Wade, and his first pass is incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We know Mr. Wade can move. Use those legs to pick up yardage. That time, though, should he have tried to run?
No, he's so used to having success. He's used to his athletic ability getting him out of trouble and into great plays. He's going to have to learn to pick his spots in the NFL.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let him play.
On 1st and 10, Wade. Throwing right, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Back to throw. Wade. Intercepted. Not a great decision by Devin. This drive is over.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come.
Throwing on 1st down. Wade on the right side here, and that's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A nice gain at 21 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride. And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Looking to throw. Wade.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
On 1st down, Wade.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off. I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. But, Charles, I want to fit in a discussion you and I had off air earlier. Devin Wade, so many people talking about him. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Wade, Kevin Johnson, former first-round pick there defensively.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Devin Wade to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, interception. Devin Wade throws the pick, not the way he wanted to end this drive. And he will have a touchdown. On 1st and 10, Wade. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete. And it's 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end.
Throwing on 1st down. Wade. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. On 1st down, Wade. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. Wade. Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him,